Okay, so here is the base on the island. I've just come back and I wanted to finish building this before I brought my tames back over from the center, and it's all completed now. Of course, nothing is ever complete when you live by yourself and you're doing a lot of breeding and you get bored. So this is a top view, and I'll just take a quick run around the top and then I'll show you the inside. Um, Over here is the bird coops here, and then I've got some meat-eating breeders down there. This is the piscivore area. I have to keep them separate because meat eaters will starve them out. They'll eat all the fish instead of their meat, and then the guys who need the fish have no food. This is the perimeter of the pool. I'm going to be breeding mosasaurs for the very first time. I want to catch a Tusoteuthis, and I think Mosa might be the best way to do it. And also plesiosaurs too. I'm on my second imprinting one right now. I've got one more imprint to go, I think. And then we'll be done, and then I'll have a mated pair of imprinted plesies as well, and I'll go caving with them. Makes life a little easier. I'll bring a Basilosaurus along too for a night area. These middle compounds here, those are food troughs. They all have a little way to go in. I just thought, putting little roofs made them look fancier. And then there's rafts in both pools. This is the large pool, and this is the kiddie pool. I should move my megalodons in here, actually. It's shallower. Mosas, plesies won't fit in here. Donkeys will, but I can't get them through that small gate there. And there's the food trough. So now that we've had the aerial view, let's start from what I consider the front entrance and take a quick look inside. I've had those bees since the very beginning. I bring them with me to every ARK because breeding them is not fun, or taming them, I mean, is not fun. This is my cementing paste and polymer factory. This is my industrial area. I keep it closed off because I'm not really a fan of the industrial look. Consider myself a little bit more of a purist. I did bring some pets over from Valguero. I have not been to Aberration yet. Admittedly, a little scared to go. Is in my list of things to do though. I like to keep the outside closed, keep my tames locked inside so they don't run away or get lost in a fight or because they're afraid, and then I don't have to hunt them down to breed them. This is my home inside my fortress. I built it first. I wanted it to be comfortable and homey. It's nothing really fancy. I just don't. And I build on top of pillars. I'll show you that maybe later. I do have my config file set so I can always pick stuff up, because when I can pick stuff up, I am more encouraged to try new things. Kitchen, living area, friends, bedroom, nice and cozy. I kind of like the thatched door against the wood because, let's face it, wood against wood looks kind of boring. I know I got nothing on those. I am planning on doing that. I just haven't gotten around to it. This is the spare bedroom, in case I have company, because in single player, anything is possible. I'll take you up to the garden. There are 2 staircases leading up to here. This is what I consider my greenhouse, my cedar because my feather lights from Valguero, they all like amberberry seeds to eat. Kibbling area, fertilizer and oil for gas, cooking pot. narcotic factory. This guy holds my blueprints, and in case I really need to fill my dung beetles up fast, it's doable. Nice view. Got the nice snowy view. I absolutely love the view. I love mountains. I love snow. I love the north. I was actually considered building farther north, more in the snow area. But I settled on this spot because of the water and the water tames that I have. And oh my gosh, that's a lot of eggs. And I just wanted to not be freezing my butt off every time I go in the water. I do that enough on Glacius, and I'm actually okay with it. I wanted a little bit of a different life here. I don't want to be the same everywhere I go. I threw thatch roofs down just, to make it look like there's hay thrown about, for the animals to stand on. This is the generator room. I keep it hidden away, out of sight, out of mind, out of earshot. Sound, not my favorite sound, especially I'm trying to keep everything looking kind of pure. Breeding, I keep these just slightly smaller than a tile, and I find that I can hatch most things. Not wyverns or Deinonychuses, though. Not that I have those here, but on other areas I do. Let's take a quick aerial view here. Okay. The bridge is the next area. I only have one hatch with a ladder, but I thought, for the sake of aesthetics, let's put 4 down, keep it looking symmetrical. Again, nice view. Got all my fighters out on the ground, all my breeders and non-fighters inside the perimeter. Breeding frogs right now. I am working on breeding to perfection again. And here on the island, cementing paste is hard to come by. Beavers just don't respawn the way they do in other areas. And collecting chitin and keratin and grinding that down gets tedious. So frog is nice and fast, gets it done. I have these on all the sides. Pteranodons. This is the second breeding area. This is more for my fighter guys. The other side's herbivores. This side is carnivores. There's a few carnivores on the other side, but these are my big ones. It's built, but no real plans to do anything in there just yet. Upstairs is the Argentavises and Tapajaras, basically anything that'll fit through these gates. This is my most recent Tapajara. It's the highest level Tapajara I've ever caught. And luckily, I finally got him to breed to stat. So her parents was a level 9 and a level 71, and he's a 280 wild caught. Those are the levels. Breeding pair for now, and then once I get what I'm looking for, I'll start moving the other ones in. Upstairs is the Pteranodons, the Pteranodons. Anything that is smaller. I don't use Pteranodons a whole lot. I use them for running base more than anything, and for just trying to get somewhere fast, obviously. Other than that, don't use them a whole lot, so I don't have a whole lot. I generally only just breed them as I need them. So that's this side. This side here is less elegant looking. My imagination just fell short when it came to what can I do to accommodate an open field with a gate that large. The reason why I have a gate that large is because of these guys. I'm gonna grab that egg. Not my favorite things to breed. Not my favorite things to breed at all. It takes a lot of imprints, and they are so close that it's really hard to get that last imprint in. I'd honestly rather breed a Giga. I only have one here. 1 Giga. This leads into the water den. I have my Diplocaulus for reasons what you'll discover in a moment. Just going to show you the nice little staircase. Kind of reminds me of Tomb Raider. And here, this is the Piscivore area. The sacred fish eaters. They will get easily starved out by meat eaters if even one comes in here. It'll eat everything. So I try to keep them very well and protected and safe. So their food is not touched. These guys, they have their meat eater trough over there, and it's fine if it runs in here. These guys won't touch it. My breeders and I didn't bring all of them back from the center. I just brought the ones I wanted to keep. Breeders and users. Workers? Workers. Torches, when you're single player, if you got a place this big, filling torches gets a little tedious, so yeah, I snuck over to my Valguero base and on multiplayer, and I sent a couple of these guys my way. Not gonna lie, I like otters. They are like gold. Pelagornises, if you ever need polymer, these guys are your ticket. Nothing else gets polymer like they do. Take them north, kill a few penguins, I think 2 or 3, and you got more than you're gonna need. I only have 1 Spino. When I restarted my island and deleted it, I had a couple more, maybe about 3 or 4. But I never had any that were such a nice level as that one. So I decided to just keep that one only, and if I ever find another one that's a high level, I will tame it and start breeding them. Alright, now for a bit of the water tour. I do this because to get him to follow me back into the water is not fun, because he's such a wide turning angle. He'll go everywhere but where I want it to go. So I just do this. There he is, ready to go. And you'll see all the underwater area is walled in. I have the feeding troughs on posts. I have my areas here that jut out a bit. They are just for quick and easy get in, get out when I'm not using my Diplocaulus. I do have scuba gear. Where is my Diplocaulus? Where'd the little bugger go? There he is. Don't know how I missed him. I would love to find another one to mate with this one. They're so hard to find though. They're hide in the water in the shallow areas. They're just really hard to find. Just a quick view of the outside. Very nice. All walled in. Quick little look down here to show you how this is done. I literally just use columns and then ceiling tiles, and then I just build walls. So the columns are literally this short. I don't want to build columns all the way up. And then once I get to the top, I put another ceiling tile all the way across, and then I use the walls. Hold up, I'm having such trouble seeing this guy today. Okay, well my plesiosaur needs some TLC. This is the last imprint for it. I'm gonna just sign off with that. Hope you enjoyed the base tour, and if I come up with anything else, I'll post it.